Okay, we need to talk about a harsh truth. It's about the one thing you are spending every single second that you can never, ever get back. Your time. Let's dive in. I want you to really think about this. I mean, seriously. What would you do differently if you had the exact same 24 hours in a day as a billionaire?
Well, here's the thing. According to Jack Ma, the guy who built an absolute empire from nothing, you already do. The very foundation of all success is something you're given, fresh, every single morning.
But here's the catch, right? It's not about having the time. It's all about knowing how to use it. And that, well, that's the secret we're unpacking right now. So let's start with the very first principle. We have to completely reframe how we see time. It's not just a clock ticking on the wall. It is your most valuable treasure.
Jack Ma doesn't call time a resource or a commodity. He calls it a treasure. And it's a treasure that's handed out with perfect equality every single day.
This is the great equalizer. I mean, nobody gets 25 hours. Nobody can buy an extra minute. Whether you're a genius or you're struggling, wealthy or broke, your daily allowance is exactly the same. So the real question is, what happens to that allowance? Which brings us to what you could call the great time heist. It's how this priceless treasure gets stolen from us, a lot of the time with our own permission. This really lays out the stark choice we all face, doesn't it? Every day, some people use their 24 hours to build themselves up, to invest in their future. And others, well, they spend that same time making someone else rich, lost in distractions, and just staying exactly where they are. And this just shows a fundamental difference in priorities. While so many of us are demanding work-life balance right now, the people at the top are just relentlessly learning and building. Now, the idea isn't to never rest, of course not. It's about putting in that focused work now so you can earn a deeper, more meaningful kind of rest later on. So, how do we flip the script on this? Well, it starts by digging into the secrets of the successful. And that means you've got to ask yourself some tough, really honest questions. These questions, man, they cut right to the core. Your real value isn't a piece of paper, it's not your job title, it's your tangible, applicable skills. What can you do that provides real value to someone else? That, and only that, is your real security. And the answer to building that real-world value, it doesn't require some massive, dramatic life overhaul. It's actually much, much simpler. It all comes down to just one single hour. Just one focused hour a day. That's the key. While other people are scrolling, you're learning. In a world that's changing this fast, standing still actually means falling behind. That 1 hour, that's what keeps you moving forward. Okay, this next idea, it might sound a little strange. We're always told to chase excitement, to follow our passion. But what if the real secret to growth is actually embracing the power of being, well, boring? Even Jack Ma admits it. Success is not a highlight reel. It's built on a foundation of seemingly boring, repetitive tasks. It's the unglamorous work, the stuff you do when no one's watching, that creates the exciting results everyone sees. Kind of ironic, right? If you only chase excitement, your life might just become boring. And this shows us it's all about consistency over intensity. The goal isn't some heroic effort that just leads to burnout. It's about the small, daily steps, 10 pages a day, a small increase in income. These are the bricks that actually build an empire. This leads us to the final engine of success. It's not about chasing a feeling that comes and goes. It's about choosing discipline over motivation. Motivation feels great, doesn't it? It's that spark, that burst of energy. But this analogy just nails it. It's temporary. It gets you clean for the day, but then it wears off and you need it again tomorrow. It's not a real system for long-term success. Discipline, on the other hand, is something you build. Every time you do the work when you don't feel like it, you're doing another rep. It gets stronger. It becomes a part of who you are. Jack Ma said he was scared and broke when he started Alibaba, not motivated. What he had was discipline. So this is your daily call to action. Your lazy brain will invent 1,000 reasons not to do the hard, boring work. Your job is to get up and get started before that little voice even has a chance to speak. You have to show your mind who is really in charge. And it all comes down to this. No more waiting, no more planning to plan. This is the ultimate truth about time.
There is no right time to start. The perfect conditions you're waiting for, they're never going to line up. The only moment you truly, truly control is the one you are in right now. That is the only perfect moment you will ever get. And so we're left with this choice. Are you going to wait for the right time, or are you going to make your time right? The time is passing anyway. You can either let it slip through your fingers or you can seize it and make it yours. That choice isn't for tomorrow, it's for right now.